Hello everybody and welcome back to Alventure. My name's Alex, and today we're going to continue Monster Prom. So if you guys saw my latest video, then I tried Monster Prom for the first time, and I tried to seduce Polly the ghost, and it did not work out. She totally, absolutely said no to me, and it ruined my life. It ruined my character's life. I'm still entirely heartbroken, but I'm ready to try again. So, guys, this is Monster Prom, take 2. Hopefully we can have a success this time, and I'm going to try to pick somebody else just for kind of variety's sake. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a super fun game. This is only the second time I played it, but I had an absolute blast playing through the first time. It was just a lot of fun. So I'm excited to play it again. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay, so I picked this guy last time, and I'm going to pick this guy this time because he looks edgy and kind of cool. So, green is lame. Brian is also lame, but I'm going to go with Brian. So we're going to be Brian, the Frankenstein-looking guy, I think. Oh, yeah, I don't think he gives a crap. Oh, that's good. That'll help you in high school. If you just don't give a shit. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. I think I'm going to try Miranda this time, but I haven't entirely decided yet. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Last time I almost accidentally seduced him. So he's pretty easy as long as you're like friendly and fun. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, aka that lady who broke my heart last episode. Oh, Polly, I'll never get over you. And one time by myself, I'm gonna go back and actually like win and seduce her. But I don't know. I probably won't do it on this one unless you guys specifically ask me for it, because I want to keep this episode varied for this Monster Prom series and try out a few of these different ones. So, a party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What? And
Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. And see, she, like, to me, she's just kind of a little boring, but I might try her out anyway in another video. I'm not entirely sure. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. I like how this one doesn't really assume like your gender, and it has like equal females and males to try to seduce. It doesn't really care which one you do, it's just asking you to pick one that you like. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, so I think I have to pick my stats again. Yeah, the stupidest pop quiz ever. So this pop quiz is to help pick your stats and kind of figure out what your starting stats are, and I'm going to try to get Miranda this time, I think. But I don't know for sure what stats she likes, so I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. If you had to have sex with an animal, okay, this is already different than last time. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. Oh yeah, guys, if you didn't see the last video, this game has a lot of profanity to it, so I apologize. Watch at your own risk, okay? I don't want to bring anyone on who doesn't want to hear swear words or profanity or anything like that. A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. A swan. They're classy. Plus it reminds me of that myth of Leda and the Swan, so at least by bestiality standards it has a certain chic appeal. So I'm going to go with like classy, like royal stuff, because I think that's kind of what Miranda is. I don't really know for sure. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase and we would turn a profit on it. You put all the candidates in an empty room, with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious the bear should be our president. Oh my gosh, I have no idea which to pick for this one. I'm gonna go with whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo. Brian is gonna be like this guy who doesn't care about anything and makes him cool, but then when you get to know him, it's like you can sort of fix him, right, ladies? Like your boyfriends in high school. And he is gonna end up being really deep and really kind of sorrowful. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? That would be Polly's choice. She loves to party. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. 100 push-ups. No, 200 push-ups. I'm going to do the commoners one. It seems like what Miranda would say. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. So, she puts herself above other people, which is obviously a great trait in a girlfriend. Sure. And we're going to go try to seduce the heck out of her. So, do I want smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, or money? I need some charm. I have a lot of creativity, but I need some charm. So where can I get that? Let's go to the outdoors again. I started there last time. I also like the little evil tree in the background there. It's a cute touch. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much. But at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Okay. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. Miranda, I will make you my date. I will make you my girlfriend. They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No. That was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. See, she's a sweetheart. I could not disagree more. You there, settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, then replace them with a water park. You don't need to convince anyone. Just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. So it's like, they always make you pick like one answer or the other, and you think that it would be really obvious. But like even knowing, at least I think I know these two personalities, it doesn't really help me answer the question because they're so ridiculous. The answers are so crazy. I'm gonna buy the houses, burn them down, and replace them with a water park. Ah yes, a tactic I've used successfully many times in the past. I don't want you, Snake Lady, I want Miranda. The best part is that when you build enough water parks, no one even goes to most of them. Meaning that you burn down your victims' houses for absolutely no constructive purpose. Victims? Don't you mean subjects? Same thing, darling. Same thing. Now you understand why so many new water parks have been opening up lately. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun. Miranda, I'm sorry if that was the wrong answer. I just want to date you. I just want to go to prom with you.
Sure.
I love how much I don't care. Okay, we're gonna go... Can I sit next to Miranda, or do I have to sit a little bit away from her? As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all of your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as is proper. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow! Do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp, or hands. Okay, I think he'd like hands. I think she'd like salad harp. Yes! A harp? For salad? Why has no one thought of this before? Because it's hard to eat a salad with a harp? Cretin! Who said anything about eating? Isn't that what silverware is for? Perish the thought! The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. Exactly. I love avoiding food. Just kidding. Food is awesome. Miranda, you're an idiot. But I'm still gonna seduce you. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned. You're cute, Miranda. Even though you're a dumbass, even though you're a royal and you don't care about anybody else who isn't royal, I am gonna make you mine. Miranda takes you harp shooting with her. Harp shopping. Harp shooting. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant. That's the best date, going to a fancy restaurant and ignoring your salad. Oh. Guys, I'm in love again. I'm over you, Polly. Just kidding, Polly. You made me sad forever.
Sure.
Okay. Where can we go next? I need some charm still. And I don't know where to find that. Should we go to the library? What about the bathroom? So last time I bought something, I have 5 money. And last time I bought something to give me some stats, but I don't know if I want that. I think I'm just gonna ignore the shop this time around, see what happens with that. I'm gonna go to the library instead. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is I'm sure I made a killing off of the bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. This is the best time to get into cryptocurrency. I actually don't know anything about it. All I know is that it's really annoying, and it somehow is affecting the PC market for buying PC things. Like, that makes no freaking sense to me at all. But I'm not exactly an expert on these things, so. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Exactly, so I'm not the only one. Thank you. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Is that true? Which, unfortunately, is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. So I got 2 million human dollars, but 2 monster dollars. Later, you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves.
The wolf pack
That is what they do. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs? I wouldn't, at all. This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? Miranda, you and I are on the same page on that one. Nothing gets me going better than the bloody heads of my enemies. Oh man, we'll show you courtship on the court when we win on the court at sports. That is just a smart sentence right there. We'll show you sportship courtship. Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, because then we bring it. Yeah! Ugh. But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we can just choose for you. Yikes. Like they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. Tonight, Miranda can. I have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer underwater show. I'm gonna save Miranda. Miranda's eyes light up like an anglerfish. Cirque de la Mer! As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast. Of course you did. Until I realized it required hard work and discipline, at which point I decided I was much happier as a princess. But I still love watching it. How thoughtful of you to procure tickets for me and my favorite maidservant. I'll tell you all about it. Haha, shut down! Let's go write a list of jokes we can make about this awkward loser. Whatever. You still made Miranda super happy and distracted the wolf pack, so win. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Guys, I will make Miranda mine. I am gonna win this time. I can feel it.
Sure.
Sure. Brian, don't act like you don't care. You want to seduce her too, I know you do. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let's try the auditorium. I don't think I've even gone to class yet in this one. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Like how my guy doesn't really care, he's just like a dragon. Rawr. You gain +2 creativity. I am very creative. As you wander around talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda walking around talking to herself like a weirdo. Guys, it's meant to be. It's fate. We must seduce her. We must make her our girlfriend. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd.
Greetings, fellow
Oh,
classmate.
hello. Oh, a nice dress. I like it. It's very Belle-esque from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, hello. I was just practicing my royal wave for when I am crowned prom queen. Yes, hello. I feel there is a lot to be learned before I ascend the throne. Naturally, as a princess... Oh, beautiful voice, thank you. Naturally, as a princess, I am already great at wearing crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions through excessive force, and singing sweetly. It's true, you do kind of look like a Disney princess. But I lack administrative experience. I have never so much as issued a decree. I wonder what my first should be. You don't have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sovereignty. Maybe you should just give her some suggestions instead. Taxes! Taxes are fun. Paint every student pink. And see, guys, this is where I struggle because I have no idea which answer she wants to hear. Does she want everyone to be pink and adorable, or taxes? I don't know. She wants her subjects to love her. Subjects don't love taxes. Hey, there we go. Ah, yes, paint, the great equalizer. How much more docile, more uniform, more color coordinated they will be. Of course, I suppose people do have other distinguishing features that paint wouldn't take care of. Ah, you just paint over that too. Some have fangs, for example. Or, Miranda, you could get a paper bag and just put it over people's heads. That's a pretty good fix for anything that paint doesn't take care of. But that's an easy fix. We issue prosthetic fangs for everybody. I mean, that works. Or even easier, simply remove the fangs of anyone who has them. Yes, that's a good starting place. We shall go from there. Everyone will be so pretty after I main them. Yay! You may have just planted the seeds for a rather unsavory political regime, but Miranda is excited about it, so yay? Sorry, fellow students. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Yeah, the rest of you students can suck it. I'm focused on Miranda. Okay.
Sure.
All right, Brian. We need to sit with Miranda. Our boo to be. Oh, that just reminded me of Polly. Ugh. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It's a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine teat. The song of the Ice Cream Wizard! He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like! Oh goodness! The Ice Cream Wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the Ascendant Pancake. You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "Just shit magic" painted on the side. Ugh! So many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate boomstick? What about fear of death, a frozen cobra, berserker berry blitz? The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. So it's like the opposite. It's like not. It doesn't go from frog to princess. It goes from princess to frog. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which one to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. Okay. Try those sugar-basted prince lips. Beat him up and take all his ice cream. I'm gonna go with the sugar-basted prince lips. Yay! Guys, we're doing well. We're doing well. Miranda will be ours. But of course, I always have to find a prince to kiss me out of being a frog. Why not cut the middleman? Prince lips? Gross. I've already got a pair of those attached to my face. What? Where? Here, where my mouth is. Wait, Damien, you're a prince? But you hide it so well. Gee, thanks. But Miranda's not paying attention. She's already traded the Ice Cream Wizard several gold ingots for a pair of sugar-basted prince lips. Oh my, I can taste the enchantment already. Miranda finishes the prince lips in 3 graphic smooches. Afterwards, her lips are pretty cold, and she invites you to help warm them up. Oh my gosh, guys, it is on. Making out. Making out like a couple of monster teenagers. Okay, we're halfway there. Where to now? Maybe I should actually go to class. Get a little bit of smarts or charm or something. That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Boring, just like last time. Why do I even go to class? Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. In my experience, not in most high schools. You gain +2 smarts, at least not here in the US. You see Miranda looking much deeper in thought than she usually is in a classroom. She's also talking aloud under her breath. And that's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. Yeah, it's all about water. No. That's what you must recognize. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. Oh, hey Brian, have you recognized the evil of the air people? Damn you, air people! Spooky High is so useless 99.99999% of the time. You guys didn't think I was actually going to read all those 9s, but I did. The only things that are really of any interest are meeting potential suitors and preparing for prom. That's exactly what I want you for, Miranda. Let's just make that happen. And now seizing this opportunity to turn everyone in school against the air people. Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster said we could do our presentation on whatever we are most passionate about, and there's nothing about which I'm more passionate than defeating the air people. I simply cannot stand by as this monster race consistently showers at night instead of in the morning. Puts more jelly than peanut butter on their sandwiches. Oh, God. Actually, you know what? More jelly is better. But we're not going to tell her that. Shh. And refuses to accept Daddy as their rightful king and overlord even after his second invasion. It's so important to me that the rest of the class recognizes the horror of these feathery, guacamole-hating, socialist upstarts. What's the best way to get everyone on my side? Bribe everyone into blind racism against the air people using cookies. Tell everyone that the air people don't tag their spoilers. Oh! That is the worst crime. How dare you, air people? If that's true. I'm gonna go with cookies, though, because I think that's the Miranda answer. Yes? Ah! I knew you had a smarts or two, Brian. Wait, is that the right answer? Oh, she did like it? Okay. Everyone loves a delicious cookie, except for air people, because air people are monsters! I mean, technically you're all monsters? Aren't you? Isn't this spooky high school? Aren't you trying to go to monster prom? Whatever. The point is, Miranda ends up giving a presentation full of very convincing propaganda. Alright everyone, enjoy these free delicious cookies as I enlighten you all to the evil of the mer people's sworn enemy forever. Loud chew noises. Okay, sounds legit. Coughing, sputtering. Normally I don't gag, but Miranda, what the hell are these cookies? Don't you just love them? I made them myself because my servants are busy doing homework from my other classes anyway. My father has invaded the Air Kingdom no less than 4 times, and yet they still refuse to submit to mer people's rule. Miranda, I eat pretty much anything. I've eaten dead birds and tennis balls, and even I can't eat these cookies. My father has invaded the Air Kingdom no less than 4 times, and yet they still refuse to submit to the mer people's rule. Is that literally just a raw fish head? This tastes like Satan's ass. Yo, don't insult Satan like that. Yeah, that's like his dad or something. Neither fire nor bullets has deterred those pineapple pizza-loving terrorists. Miranda! The air people are clearly just an innocent race being attacked by the kingdom of the mer people, which is probably as evil as your cooking. Oh crap, she's not gonna like that. Miranda bursts into tears and runs out of the room, mumbling about how this is all the fault of the stupid air people. And stupid Brian, why is it my fault? I didn't know you were gonna make shitty cookies. Ugh, worst. Use -2 smarts and -1 charm. That sucks, I thought we had that one. Okay, well, let's try to finish strong. I think we can still get Miranda on a date, and hopefully that date will go well this time, unlike some other ghost girl who will not be named. Okay. Outdoors, library, class, gym. Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. That's what I'm talking about. I need that charm. You notice Liam and Miranda talking to Coach. They actually seem to be enjoying gym for a change. Something must be terribly wrong. You go over to see what it is.
This is a
Yeah,
gift.
Miranda doesn't exercise. She doesn't really do that. Well now, I'm all for inspiring athleticism in the hearts of the youth, but allowing them to make up your own sport seems a bit unorthodox, don't you think? Oh, but ordinary sports are ever so dull and unrefined. I'm sure we could do so much better. I've already got an idea, actually. I've had an idea for a sport since before there were even sports. I call it art. No teams, no rules, just pure creative expression. I'll be the quarterback, of course. Yeah, that's just what a hipster would say. Art, brilliant! We'll play it with watercolors and sequins, and there shall be a sports board and a goalie laureate. And it's so good to see you kids getting enthusiastic about wholesome physical exercise, but I gotta say, art doesn't really sound like a sport. Why doesn't it have the word ball anywhere in it? That's easily solved. We'll call it art ball! Heck yes. Oh, well yes, obviously that's much better. But let me ask you this. How do you score points in art ball, huh? Liam and Miranda both look at each other, totally stumped. Their dream hangs in the balance. Time to step in! Obviously, the sports board assigns inspiration kicks to the metaphysical linebacker, who scores 11 points for each poem he successfully publishes in The Atlantic. Didn't you read the rulebook? Don't you see? The points were inside of us all along. I'm gonna go with this one, because it's less douchey of an answer than this one, which isn't saying a whole lot, but I still think it's Miranda's answer. Damn. Well, yeah, we all know that. I tell my kids that all the time. The question is, how do you get those points out of you and onto the scoreboard? It's like I always say, sports is the lemon juicer, and you're the lemon, buddy. Let's make lemonade. Well, But you can't make lemonade without a little sugar, which stands for the sweetness of victory. Can't we? You also need water to make lemonade. Otherwise, it's too intense. That's why hydration is important. What were we talking about again? Oh, who cares? Let's do some push-ups. Nothing brings people together like push-ups. You strongly disagree, but Coach won't hear any arguments. You lose -2 fun and -1 charm. Why? Okay, alright. This game is way beyond logic.
Sure.
Okay. I need to make up with Miranda because I feel like I haven't been doing so hot with her the past couple days. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. Aw. By contrast, the swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. This writhing snake fold is for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. I'm gonna go with this one. Hopefully it's the more obvious option for Miranda. Yay! Oh, that's adorable! Look at it folding everybody's napkins. It's like a tiny, adorable surf. It looks like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins. I know! It's so efficient! Go, little napkin surf! Be free! Okay, Miranda, I'm not sure if you know what a surf is, but they're not exactly free. Whatever, we'll talk about that later, after we're married. Aren't you worried this will turn into a self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins? I am worried about that. Why? That sounds lovely! God, you're impossible. You seem to have mispronounced impeccable. Whatever. I'm leaving before the napkin folk take over the world. Vera leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out too long, though. You've got to stop those napkins before they take over the world. Miranda! We were meant to be together. Okay, guys, last chance before the date.
Sure.
What shall we do? Class is super boring. I'll learn nothing in there. Library, auditorium. Let's go back to the auditorium and see what that's all about. That day while rehearsing, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat! You gain +2 creativity. I really kind of maxed out my creativity there. I didn't really focus on anything else, accidentally. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Okay, I might have to try like an online one sometime or something like that, because that would be super fun. do like an online version of this, which you can do, which sounds really cool. You run into Miranda accidentally. It's clumsy yet kind of cute and romantic. For a second you suspect she rehearsed it? Hi! It's so funny running into you here. It's so random. Anyway, I've been wondering. I got my weekly allowance today, but I can't come up with anything fun to do. Is your weekly allowance like $1 million? It's not much, just $1 million. But perhaps we could come up with something. You could give it to me? Together? Something practical and yet amusing, a purge of your political opponents. I'd like to know more about you. Let's hire peasants to sing your story. Yay! Hire peasants? As in pay them? How silly. But don't worry, your suggestion has given me an even better idea. After a day at the Vanderbilt VIP re-education facility, you have a newfound respect for the Vanderbilt family. I'm so happy we did this together. I love re-education. So wait, I got brainwashed? They have the best movies, don't you think? You don't think, but you do love those movies. Deeply and uncritically. You love them so much. Looks like you and Miranda have something in common. You lose several important memories, but you gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Who needs memories? Okay, I'm about to land a mermaid chick. That's all I need. The monster prom draws near. Who will you ask to prom? Miranda.
Huzzah!
We can do this. We never went on a date.
Sure.
Come on, guys. Please don't break my heart again. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Guys, if I lose this again, then I don't know what will happen. I'll have a broken heart. My sisters told me that I could get diseases if I dated stuff like crabs or poverty. I must decline. She declined? No! I did everything right, Miranda. What do you want with me? Who needs prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. I'm so tired of being heartbroken. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job, and in the end you became homeless. Don't even dare to think the monster prom isn't important. Guys, I'm so bad at this game. I can't win. I can't. Okay, also, first off, yeah, never mind, I'm not heartbroken just for a second. There's 22 endings, 388 events that can happen, and 1,384 outcomes. That is a crap ton. Holy cow. So my guy was voted most likely to get an anal bleaching. That is really sad. And Miranda is most likely to die in a coup d'etat. I absolutely agree with that. I think the coup d'etat will just be for her. It'll just kill her off. Those 3 weeks are maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. We kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. I can't believe that I lost again. Oh my god. How hard is this game that twice in a row, trying to get all the right answers, I still couldn't do it. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom, and that is a fact. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana that's set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am doubly heartbroken. I honestly thought I had it that time. I don't know what happened, because I didn't even get the chance to go on a date with her like I did in the first video. Man, that sucks. Ugh. That really, truly stinks. Holy cow. Oh, man. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I may or may not do more videos. This is the second one. I might try like 1 or 2 more times. I really want to try to actually get it right and legitimately ask a girl out. because I feel about as lame as I was in high school, which is saying more than you can imagine. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. If you liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you all at the next prom.